Hey everybody, Scotty Boy here again, back at you with some more PlayStation LPs. We're gonna get into the swing of things pretty quickly here, as I'm back at my home computer with Camtasia that actually works, because it doesn't really work on my laptop, hence why I haven't been able to record while I've been away at school. But now I'll be home for over a month now, so I should be able to get plenty of stuff out of the way. This will be the last, at least for now, of my PlayStation series of games that I've been working on, continuing with all the fighting games I've been doing. We're gonna play Ehrgeiz, this really bizarre fighting game. I think it came out either in '97 or '98. Honestly, it's. I mean, I need to watch what I say because the last time that I made a bold statement about a fighting game, cough cough, Flying Dragon, for whatever reason, all these people got really upset and were like, "Yeah, Flying Dragon's really cool." So, I don't know. I've gotten mixed reviews on it. Some people love this game. My buddy Mousy is not a fan of it. Apparently he had it when he was growing up, and he just said it was the worst piece of garbage ever. But, I don't know. Whatevs. Anyway, so we're going to be playing this, honestly, the only way that one can play this game, which is to troll the crap out of arcade mode using Sephiroth. Because for whatever reason, this game has a unique, completely original scheme of fighters. Then it has three characters from FF7, Sephiroth, Tifa, and Cloud. And as you can see, all these other characters are just these really weird random characters. Anyway, we're going to play Sephiroth. Shoot, I forgot to change the difficulty. I should be okay, hopefully. If I really do so terrible that I have to change it, I will. But this really isn't that hard of a game. Especially, like I said, when you troll a Sephiroth, I mean, basically, it's just a matter of pulling out your sword and beating the tar out of people. Like so. And you just button mash, basically. There's really no strategy involved. Pretty good graphics for its time. I mean, I've seen better, but again, we're talking, late 90s, so this isn't bad. Definitely the video, obviously, when I put it up, as I found out with Terrace Kasai and some of those first few that I did, the lag was pretty bad. Yeah. So, yeah, we're playing a Sephiroth. We're just kind of beating up this random sumo character. I think he was the guy in the intro who was eating the ramen or yakisoba or whatever that was, the noodles. Wah! Uppercut! Yeah! I'm really cool! And I win! Hooray! It'll be nice to get these done, because then I won't have to worry about the glitches with the videos and everything being super laggy and ridiculous like it is with all of these PlayStation games, it seems like, honestly. And I can't remember for sure how many matches this consists of. I think there's like... Why did she just turn into a cat? That doesn't even make any sense. I think there's about like 9 or 10 of these that I have to play through. And you basically just fight all the characters in the game. And the last one you fight, I believe, is... You fight that weird metal dog thing from FF7. I think. I don't know what he's from. I think he's from that. I honestly can't remember, because I never really played FF7. I just kind of have watched other people play it. And of course I've seen Advent Children, because Advent Children is so wonderful. Oh, yeah, this is cool. I can't hit her now, because she's like some friggin' cat dog thing. If I try and kick her, maybe. There you go. Punch, punch, wah! No skill involved in this game at all. It truly is just button mashing at its worst. Oh my. Getting some really bad lag over here. What is with her hair? That is one of the most bizarre anime hairstyles I have ever seen. And I've seen some pretty bizarre ones. Die! I have a sword and it's like 6 feet long. Rah! Sephiroth is angry! Why does it lag only when I move, but then when it doesn't lag? That's really, really cool, I guess. Kick. Ah! Die, you stupid... Oh. I lost. Yeah, I think I am gonna change the difficulty here. That should make things work out better. I don't care. I really don't. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, I know, I did awful. Yada yada. Options. Game settings. Very easy. Now I'll win for sure. Hooray! Arcade mode. Sephiroth. And let's try this again. Wah! Off to a good start. I gotta wait for him to get his butt back up off the ground. And now I shall troll him with my sword, because it's fun. The lag has slowed down significantly as well. Not getting nearly as bad of lag now. Woohoo! See? Look at that. No hits. Can't even touch me. Can't touch this. Can't touch it. Okay, I'm done. What else could I talk about? At some point, Nick and I want to do another Pokemon co-LP, or co-LP of something, because we love co-LPing stuff together. It'll probably will be Pokemon. I don't know if we can crank out a whole nother game in the time while I'm home, but we'd like to be able to, though. That would be really fun. I think our plan was if we were gonna do another Pokemon game, we would probably do Pokemon Emerald. And like the original Blue LP, we have a team all set up that we'd want to pick. Which, I mean, that was kind of fun for Crystal. We picked our starter and went for it. But part of the magic of the original Blue LP was just the fact that we got it done all in one night, because we had the whole thing completely planned out. Plus, both of us know Kanto like the back of our hand. Pretty much anything after Gen 2, it would take a lot longer to do, just because the games get much more complex. And on top of that, like, we don't know anything beyond that as well, nearly. Because, like, all the old games, like, you would, after you know, because you could beat it a lot faster, like, you would beat it, and then you would just start it over, like, 900 times. Whereas with the newer games, they have a lot more play value, so you don't want to restart them, because it took you so much longer to get to where you could get a lot quicker in the older games. Alright, that was a little too close for comfort, but I still managed to pull that out of my butt. There we go. Now it's speeding up a little bit. Ah. I'm rolling on the ground! Woo! Such a weirdly designed game. It really is. I mean, I'm having fun because I'm just trolling people as Sephiroth, but other than doing this, or maybe playing as Cloud or Tifa, this honestly would be a very bizarre game to play, I think. Because I don't really know if there's any kind of, like, special moves or I don't know, it seems like a pretty broken fighter. You don't really do anything super special. Like, it doesn't look like there's a lot of button combinations involved. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played it enough to see that. That's just my first impression, I guess. I don't know. Rah! I love my super long sword. It's fun. Why is this guy's name Godhand, anyway? That doesn't even make any sense, honestly. Like, I would think that he would have, like, a giant, like, mechanical hand or some sort of ridiculous appendage, but he doesn't. If anything, his hands are pretty normal. Of course I win. I kick butt. I really am confused as to, like, how much lag this is going to show when I play the actual game. Because I'm getting... This whole thing has been lagging the entire time I've been playing it. It's been very slow. And I'm wondering how much of it will cut out when I actually render the video. Because it's a pretty... This is a pretty high-functioning game, like, compared to some of the other ones I've played. Because it's got better graphics than most of the other ones. I would say this is probably about the same as Soul Calibur, maybe even a little bit better. Because I know Terrace Kasai wasn't really that great, and DBZ Final Bout definitely wasn't. Because the character models were much more cartoony and pixely, I guess. The characters in this, for its time, again, are pretty well rendered, so it's a high-functioning game. Alright, well, we're about 12 minutes in now. I'm assuming this whole thing will probably end up taking close to half an hour. Maybe not nearly that long, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, what is this? Match 4, I think? Woo! Yeah! I am on fire! I really don't feel like using my sword for this match. Or, actually, I just did. Never mind. Oh, criminy. What's he doing? That must be some sort of special or combo or... not a regular move, basically. Rah! 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 There we go. That's how it's done. I really love his huge sword. I would love to have one of those in real life. That would be way too much fun. Now it's really lagging a lot. Yeah, once I finish this, I'm basically done with my fighting LPs. I don't know, I'll have to look. I have a list that I actually typed up because there were so many that I wanted to do. Once I'm done with this, I'll kind of figure out where I want to go from here. Because I know there were a couple Super NES games that I wanted to do. I had a couple Game Boy ones. There was one in particular for the N64 I wanted to do, and I think there were like 2 other N64 ones. I'm sorry I'm not being specific, but I want everything to be a surprise. As silly as that might sound, but whatever. Okay, this is again kind of what I was talking about at the beginning with all these random characters. Like, what exactly is the point of this character? From what I gathered from the opening video, she's like some 12 or 13-year-old girl, because she's obviously school age, because at one point in the video she had a, school uniform on. Somehow she's a part of the police department, and her primary weapon, other than a certain level of, fighting knowledge that she has, I mean, honestly, anybody in this game should, because they're all Asian. But, like, in all seriousness, though, like, her main weapon, other than that, is a yo-yo. That doesn't even make sense. Like, at all. It's just, why would you use a yo-yo to fight somebody? I mean, the only person who I've ever seen do that somewhat successfully was Ness from Super Smash Brothers, but it wasn't even his primary weapon, though. It was just like a side thing. He's like, yeah, I have psychic powers, but in case you want to, you can use my yo-yo to beat people up. I mean, it wasn't like his main move. Like, for this chick, that's like her main... Like, each character has some sort of weapon they pull out. That's her weapon. Her weapon is a yo-yo. That's ridiculous. I mean, if she could even hurt somebody with that, that in itself would be surprising. Oh my god. Oh. For a minute, it looks like she was trying to... She was... I won't even go into that. I've been at college far too long, and my mind has become even more polluted than it was to begin with, which is quite surprising, actually. So... Yay for lag. Okay, now this guy is just silly looking. Look at that hair. What kind of... Why would anyone, like, have hair like that? That's just utterly ridiculous looking. Oh... He doesn't want to let me get my sword out. Which is okay, I guess. Ah, whatever, I'll just... There we go. Or not. Screw it. I'll just kick him. Or not. See, that's the other problem with these. I'm still not all that familiar with the controls, so I press the wrong button occasionally, but whatever. It's not a huge dilemma. And again, I have the difficulty set so low that there's almost no way that I can lose. I mean, I shouldn't say that because something horrible will probably happen at some point, but regardless, I'm really not too worried. Yeah! I'm really cool because I kicked him off of a ledge. You rock, Sephiroth. Oh, yeah. Oh. Honestly, this is kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this feels like more of a, like, chore than actually enjoying myself right now. And I think that's partially because of the lag, but also because I might have made the game too easy for myself at this point. But, I mean, I'd like to win it, though, because I've won so few of these stupid fighters that I've done, because the difficulty on a lot of them is, like, uber hard. But, whatever. Now it's really logging. And I don't know why it does that. It'll lag, like, horribly, like, at the beginning of a fight, but then right when you, like, get into it, it goes back to normal, sort of. I don't know. I think after I'm done with these, I'm probably just done doing PlayStation LPs for a while, because these are such a butt to render. And just to play in general, because of how bad the lag is, because the games are so much more high maintenance than the, like, older stuff. I do like these little mazes and such that you have to escape from at the end of each match. That's kind of cool. Oh, now it's running at full speed. Like, it's moving really fast. No lag at all right now. Now it's lagging again. Just for 5 seconds there, it was at full speed, and now it's a little laggy again. Oh well, whatever. That must be his weapon. He has some sort of short sword. Rah, rah, rah! I am Sephiroth! Rah! Woo! I win. Now loading. Alright, now I'm getting towards the end, I know, because the last 3 people you fight are Cloud, Tifa, and then I think you fight yourself? I can't remember. Or maybe not. But yeah, but the last couple people you fight are the FF characters. And then from there, you fight the metal dog thing at the end. And then I think that's the end of the game. I can't remember. I did this one time before when I first got the ROM, but I haven't played it since then. So I kind of forget what happens. Cloud would have been another fun character to play as, but I really just was more interested, honestly, in trolling people as Sephiroth. Because honestly, I feel like more people would do LPs of Cloud than Sephiroth, being that he's the protagonist as compared to the antagonist, and a lot of people choose to pick the hero over the villain, so I don't know. In most cases, that's a good choice, but I feel like Sephiroth is actually a more interesting character than Cloud is. So, I mean, Cloud literally is a carbon copy of Zack. They did that on purpose, I know, with the game was written and how he, like, was supposed to take over for him, and, you know, he was his quote-unquote living legacy, but still, I think Sephiroth was a more interesting character, but that's just me. And now I'm fighting a chick with huge boobs. Lol. That's gonna put the video behind like a whole minute, I can guarantee. I can just feel myself cringe as I watch this when I pull it up, and it'll be like, oh good lord. Rah, 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 rah. Stab. 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 Stabby, stabby, stab. Dun, dun, dun. Lag, lag, lag. Alright, this is the final match. I don't know who this character is, but it's this really weird metal dog wolf thing. I thought it was from FF7, but I could be wrong. And as tends to be a lot of characters that are low to the ground, he is very difficult to hit. Like, I should probably do my kick. Oh, jeez. Get down here, you beast. There we go. Oh, my. Rah, rah, kick, 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 kick. Troll, lo, 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 lo. Of course I will. This is definitely the last PlayStation game I'm doing for a while, because these are such a pain to edit everything out of. And then on top of that, because I've been rendering everything in widescreen now, that takes even longer to do. So it's just like turns into the biggest chore ever. Hopefully someone will enjoy this though. I'm sure somebody will take interest. I don't know. I pride myself in trying to, you know, entertain people with these. I mean, honestly, if it were truly up to me, I really enjoyed, you know, back in the day, like, when I would just make movies, but because Movie Maker is just so awful, and I don't really have any flack. Okay, yeah, more lag, whoop-de-doo. This is gonna be such a bitch to edit, oh my god. Okay, come on, just kick him like one more time and you're done. I don't know, uses some sort of friggin' fireball attack on me. Ugh, okay. Well, that's a... Why? Why? Okay. So I think that's the end of that. Yeah, I believe these are the credits. Yup, these are the end credits of the game. Alrighty, well, so yeah, this has been Ehrgeiz, God bless the ring. A very bizarre, very strange fighting game, with even stranger characters, and the occasional members of the Final Fantasy VII cast. So yeah, that's the game. I'm gonna go now. I'll be back later with more LPs. Later, peeps.